Yeah.
And we back. We had a little technical difficulty there. This was totally unforeseen. My computer decided 15 minutes before it was going to restart that it had to do so, and gave me no option to back out of that, including setting the time back by a few minutes, because the shit knew what time it actually was the whole time. So we're gonna resume with the Ratchet recap, and Jeremy and Asa will continue to get these jokes off, and it's gonna be basically like I wasn't there the first time before the shit cut off on me. But at least I'm gonna be here to kind of make some side jokes here and there. So with that said, I think they was talking about Bianca and Mariah Lynn foreheads or some shit like that. I don't really know. I went back and listened to it briefly, but yeah. So it's back to y'all. Go.
Yes. What? Where do we leave off? With the Excel spreadsheet? Yes. Yes.
Yes, that Bianca, like if you could put like if you like if you had a spreadsheet to like do your taxes on like in human form, that would be Bianca's
It would
forehead.
fit.
And like her wig don't make it no better.
It's like she's got one of those ledge foreheads where it's not just long. It's got like a 90-degree angle to it.
It's like it's like her forehead is like one of those cut boards that you use to chop vegetables and shit with in the kitchen. It's like she don't never rock a wig that complimented. Like that's the one thing. Like listen,
Know your head shape. Like
know thou head shape and know
and
thou
your
wig.
edges.
It's
Yes.
in the Bible.
Like if your edges are, a little remiss, you got a receding hairline, maybe straight back cornrows aren't for you. If you got one of them old peanut heads, maybe you shouldn't be doing a shortcut. I don't know.
Like
Hair
if your
professionals
curl,
to help you with this.
like if your curl don't curl all the way over,
Right.
maybe it just ain't for you.
If your wet and wavy is more like damp and little and like loose spaghetti, no.
Damp and lazy.
Yeah.
Like if you know it ain't bad and bougie, don't do it.
Don't do it. Right.
Rule of thumb, like that. That's the one thing. Like Mona has to be paying them like what Pebbles paid TLC because these wigs that they be having, like it ain't no damn way. Like it's no damn way you should be up here looking like an anime character. Like no.
Right. How do you have not a you can get a lace front for a good $30 online with baby hairs. I don't see there one.
Man, like Mona got to be paying them what New Edition got, and that's
Right.
87.
All of them are making their own wigs at home with a hot glue gun.
Oh God. Yes, but like Yandy, like we came to the consensus off air that Yandy is extra.
And
We
she is
must
that girl that didn't get attention all throughout school. And
Juju
then
is fine
finally,
as frog hair,
oh yes,
and she has all of the ass, all of it,
all of it.
all of it. Kimbella is Meg.
And she'd only be seen walking in slow motion because when she runs,
Right, when like she got ass, but like it's like
it's that
watching Kimbella run is like watching somebody throw boxes.
right. It's like the first model of ass injections.
Right,
She got the
like
first model.
it's like it's like somebody injected her ass with the T virus. Like it's like a mutation going wrong. Like when she moving fast, it's like her ass move before she do.
Oh God.
It's like her ass, her body is going at like 2 speed and like her ass is going at like a 4 flat. Like it's like her ass is running like a 4. It's like her ass.
She got her ass injected with gack. You remember that gack for I'm a terrible person.
It's It's like it's like her ass is running at like OBJ speed, and like the rest of her body is running like Matt Ryan.
And the crazy thing is, her breasts look beautiful. They just sitting.
16.
I
Like
was
every
like,
episode, I think one.
she had to have gone to like Dr. Miami for her breasts and Dr. Palm Beach for her ass.
She went to Umar Johnson for her ass. I ain't calling that motherfucker.
She went to Dr. Dade County for her
she went to Dr. Miracle for her titties, and she went to Trick Daddy for her ass.
She went to Dr. Heavenly for her ass.
Yeah. She went to Dr. Phil for her ass. Like that's the only way to describe it. Like her ass move, like her ass moves the way I imagine Floyd Mayweather read. Like it's a damn shame because her ass looks good, but it's just disappointing.
Right.
Like that's like it's a damn shame what they did to that dog. Damn shame. Damn shame. So we established that Kim Bella she just need to move at hand speed at all times. We must protect Erica at all costs. Yandy always picks fights with women that are finer than her and have less bundles. It's got to be something in bundles that brings out jealousy. I don't know if that's a scientific fact, but it's actually true with Yandy.
It's got to be like the weight of it makes her angry at everything.
Right, like
that's
it's
the only
like
thing I can imagine. Or
like she gotta,
I don't know
if it's very hot.
She got the right to be mad, man.
Yeah, because she got like, I'll be mad too. All them bundles weighing me down like a fucking Snorlax. I'll be mad too. Like I'm pretty sure like if Yandy headbutt you gonna die.
I mean, you might get you might get some contusions. I don't think you would die because it's like getting punched with one of those sumo wrestler outfits. You're not gonna get hurt too bad, but you definitely gonna get knocked down.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So before we move on, we got to talk about. Well, we got to retell these jokes that y'all didn't hear about the fucking Creep Squad. Because these motherfuckers are really Twitter niggas. Like
they are the what are condoms Twitter niggas.
Yeah. Oh, they are the ladies Twitter niggas.
They are the females Twitter niggas.
They are body count Twitter. That's what they are. We're watching body count Twitter live on TV.
They are the fellas. If you come downstairs and your girlfriend's sister is cooking breakfast in this outfit, what you gonna do, Twitter?
Yes. They are ladies. If they are ladies, if the man of your dreams has a little dick, what would you do? That's we're watching those kind of niggas live on TV. Exactly. Be ugly for our entertainment.
Yes. They are the reason light-skinned niggas will never come back. Sorry, Dan.
The only one that ain't like
I don't know what you're talking about, because I don't know if you heard, I don't know if you got the memo, fam, but Dan has been drafted to the Dark Skin Coalition of America and beyond.
When?
Y'all traded Cam Newton.
I ain't signed up on that.
Y'all traded Cam Newton and Reggie Bush, and I was throwing.
You know what? We hadn't heard from Cam in a while. I wonder if he's somewhere drafting up like a hieroglyphic Instagram post to share with us about the pulse of the nation. We ain't heard from that nigga.
He over there. He's somewhere trying to draft up something in Klingon.
You know how Cam Newton types how Zoidberg from Futurama talks.
Oh,
You know
no.
when Zoidberg goes,
Yes.
that's how that's how Cam Newton talks.
And you know, Cam Newton got all types of time on his hand because you know how many buttons you have to push to go between fonts like that.
you know he got time because of all those damn outfits he be wearing. That's how you know
Yeah.
you got time.
He shops at a haberdashery.
Cam, like
Cam
I
goes into
imagine,
the back of speakeasies to find his clothes.
like I just imagine like Cam just go on Amazon and just click fashion and just add shit to a list and then
Nah. Cam goes on Pinterest. He got a Pinterest board.
he just got a
Cam
collage
got a
on
Pinterest
pictures of
board,
shit that don't even go
sewing
together.
machine. Can't tell him nothing.
Yo shit. Oh shit, but yeah, man, like the Creek Squad, Rich, fucking Self, Cisco, Peter Guns, all them niggas are ugly. All them niggas are trash. Like they are literally Twitter niggas, and
On TV.
on
Twitter
TV,
niggas got a show.
Twitter
niggas
niggas got Twitter niggas and Bird. Pick Me Twitter and Body Count Twitter got show on national TV.
Got shows. Mm-hmm.
Save Remy Ma at all costs. Speaking of. Now this we didn't talk about. Fucking Pap and Remy are fucking beautiful. They are an amazing fucking couple. Like
I wanted to leave them out of this recap because what Remy went through hurt my heart. Like,
it really, yeah.
Like, I'm glad they got that out of the way at the beginning of the show where Pap and his mom and his daughter were talking.
Yeah.
Because
that was heavy. Yeah. Like I just wanted to shout them out anytime I can because they are fucking a beautiful couple. And Pap is a fucking amazing husband. We don't need that nigga to touch a booth, not near time.
Never again.
Never
ever again. I do not want to bring the Papoose series.
Remy together,
but I don't want to hit fresh tweets to throw in that joint. So,
but he is an amazing husband. Like, like if I can only be half of the husband that Papoose is, I'll be.
You gonna have a happy wife.
Yes. Yes. If you want to know how to be a good husband or shit, even a good boyfriend, what the fuck ever, take a page from Papoose. Don't take a page from his rhyming, but take a page from Papoose. He is an amazing husband and a dope man. Unlike the other men on the fucking, because those niggas, they all look like they look like a collection of bunions.
Yes, and even the stud does not want to be a part of it. Like,
listen, Snoop said her strap is too good to be fooling with you peasants. All right.
Yes. Snoop said she washes her strap more than they wash their dicks.
And that is all that she wrote.
And that's all there is to know. That's all they need to know.
We really don't need to recap anything else. That has been Ratchet Recap. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed Love and Flip Flops. And speaking of flops, LeBron James.
Oh, and this could have gone on the great clapback moment history part of the show.
Right, but we ain't think about it. And we didn't know your computer was gonna restart. But
yeah, that shit was way out of left field as hell. Anyway,
speaking of flops, LeBron James and Charles Barkley have been
exchanging words,
having a bickering, if you will. Dan, would you like to educate the people?
Yeah, absolutely. Charles Barkley's a Republican, and no one should ever fucking listen to him. Yeah.
that really is.
That sums it up about.
That really is all you need to know.
So the Cavaliers have been struggling lately.
Right.
Through no fault of LeBron, Kyrie, Kevin Love, and Tristan Thompson. those four have been playing. They've been playing pretty good ball. Some better than others. Some nights, they're better than others. But for the most part, they've been doing pretty good. But it's players 5 through like 10 on their roster that's been really kind of weak lately. They're incorporating Kyle Korver into the offense, and they got other parts they got to get to step up, shit like that. And it's been a rough stretch. They had the little West Coast trip. Those don't usually go too well for any team taking a long stretch out, to either opposite coast. And Charles Barkley took it upon himself to basically call LeBron a whiner because LeBron was saying how his bench guys had to step up and he had to play better and stuff, that they needed to give more help. And
need a playmaker.
Yeah, Charles Barkley decided to talk out of his ass like he didn't leave 2 different teams because of team situations and circumstances and whatnot. And each time he went to a better basketball team, and he left Philadelphia and went and joined the Suns. The Suns were a team that was trending up, and Philadelphia was kind of just treading water. And then after Jordan retired the first time, and Charles Barkley realized his Suns couldn't beat the Rockets or the Supersonics or the Jazz, he decided, you know what, I'm going to join the Rockets to get my ring, and he ain't get a ring with them either. So Charles Barkley really kissed my ass at this bullshit because he tried that shit and failed. So, and people say, oh, yeah, well, Gary Payton did it too. Karl Malone tried it. Well, I mean, Gary Payton was still a useful basketball player. He wasn't cold, but he was useful at least. And Gary Payton was a big-time shit talker as well, and he backed the shit talker up on the court. So I can fuck with that. Charles Barkley couldn't defend the best forward on the WNBA roster, let alone on the NBA roster. So he really needs to shut the fuck up. That's why his ass couldn't get past Karl Malone and Sean Kemp and all them, because they used to just drag his little fat ass. But yeah, LeBron was like, look, man, I've been in this league 14 years. I ain't never been in trouble. I ain't never spit on no kid. I ain't never threw nobody through a window. I ain't, never gotten deep into gambling debt. None of that shit. You can't hold nothing,
The shade.
He's the Barack Obama of basketball.
Right.
He really is.
And everything LeBron said is right. Very Smart Brothers covered this. It was like, hey, you could try to point out the lie, but ain't no lies. LeBron is telling it like it is, and he is telling the truth. Tell the truth, they say.
What is the truth?
And
Yeah,
so,
but Dan said it very eloquently. I
said it very not eloquently. Called Charles Barkley a fat ass and everything. And I don't care if you listen to this podcast this week. They don't make him not fat if you listen to it. So I mean, hey.
Charles Barkley is that kind of fat where you can feel him and you don't even need to be around him. He's that fat. He's that big. Like
he's the fat that you can hear breathing.
Right. He's the fat that you can hear his body sweat 5 minutes after he moved. Like that's how fat he is. But yeah, he's like it's not even him, but just like all these old cats, quote unquote. Like the shit that gets on my nerves, especially like with a lot of old players, is like the fucking hypocrisy. Like, not even just, even though we're talking about this because of LeBron, but just like the whole, thing about, the Warriors and the super teams and shit. Like, motherfucker, super teams existed like way before players today were doing this. The only difference is players today have more autonomy than the players back in the day did. And I think to me personally, I think that's what they have a problem with it and are really jealous of the players today is that the players today are really doing the same shit they did. The difference is today's players, they're more of their own brand. They're more of they have their own autonomy. They have more control over their destinies, so to say, than players back in the day did. And it's always an old ass hating ass nigga. Because I was listening to the radio trying to beat traffic to get home today, and yeah, like and I could tell this nigga was probably like maybe he's probably, to borrow a phrase from Dan, you could tell he's one of the Jordaneers. Like he was calling in saying today the the players of today's game are too soft, and it's no parity in the league because everybody wants to be a super team. And the guy on the radio host has to tell them last time I checked, the Celtics and the Lakers pretty much got all the damn championships in the NBA.
For a whole damn decade, yeah.
So like, what parity? Like, what are you talking about? Like, it ain't but so many titles and champions in the NBA, and the Lakers and Celtics both combined have like almost all of them. So where is the parity in that? Like, how is that not super? Like, like it's just that kind of shit where it's like some of the get off my lawn ass, and this kind of goes to anything and everything, not just basketball, but like the kind of like get off my lawn ass people, like sometimes it's like you got to look in the mirror because are you really like on this purity, we did it this way and it was the right way, or are you just mad because players today are doing the same shit that you did but they have more control than you did, But that's a long about way to say that Charles Barkley can have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up. Asa, you have anything to
add? Terrible. Just terrible.
Yes. Also, shout out to Shaq for roasting the fuck out of Charles. That meme where Charles' face, that shit was priceless. That was fucking priceless. All right, so we're kind of getting to the end of the show, wrapping up. Dan purposely switched the shit, so we would say this for last. So and we touched on some of it briefly earlier. So this is day 12?
Oh, yeah.
Of the frump apocalypse. And
so man, can I make a declaration real quick?
Yes.
About the full bullshit. Okay, so I here at the Crown and Collar, speaking solely on my own behalf, would not like to make a weekly runner of how fucked up this presidency is going to be. Now, there was some stupid shit that happened this week with the stupid ass travel ban and the shit with the Betsy DeVos lady, whatever the fuck her name is, and Trump firing Sally Yates because she was like, yeah, this travel ban is some bullshit, and I feel bad doing this to people. And for her having the conscience, he decided to fire her ass, and I really can't fuck with that the long way or the short way. But if I may make a request during this Black History Month, is that we get these jokes off about him now, about this shit in the aftermath, and then we ignore him for the rest of February.
Sounds good.
I'm with it.
Yes, because what I would like to do is again not be a walking tombstone of how fucked up this motherfucker is gonna run this country, because there's gonna be plenty of time for that. But in this Black as fuck Black History Month 2017, which by the way, Trump's stupid ass tried to make about him, because the nigga's an idiot and he don't know no other way to operate and exist except for to make shit about himself. I want to take the time we was gonna talk about his ass and talk about shit like Beyonce being pregnant, which wasn't in our run up. I want to talk about other joyous shit. I want to talk about niggas getting dunked on. Shout out to Zion Williamson, who is a high school junior, I think, who was just fucking shit up on his basketball team. This dude is a fucking force to be reckoned with, and other just black joyous shit. So. Like everything Trump does will be reduced to a footnote, like down to like a sentence or two summary of the dumb shit he did, and then we're just gonna talk about some black as fuck shit.
Yes.
Because our show is already black as fuck, but I want it to be juxtaposed directly next to how shitty Donald Trump is, and surround basically how shitty he is with black joy and black fucking excellence and shit. So that's my request. But let's talk about this shit real quick, Jeremy. You got something to say about the travel ban or him firing Sally Yates or him traveling with Ivanka Trump instead of Melania and all this other dumb shit that he doing?
My thoughts isn't even necessarily about him per se. I have some shit to get off my chest. I got a little bit of it off maybe sometime this week. And let me preface this rant by saying this is not an attack at anybody. This is not picking a fight with anybody. This is just what's on my spirit. And it's been on my spirit and it's been killing my spirit ever since election night. Is that I am tired of us. I'm talking about us, niggas, black people on fuck it. I'm not even limiting it to just black Twitter and social media. Um, I'm tired of us fighting us and blaming us for Trump getting in office. This is not on us. Period. I've consistently said this since election night. I've said it on shows that we had with Reed and Mel. I'm tired of us fighting each other over this shit. This is not on black people. Period. Regardless of whatever the fuck, black people specifically. Not giving a fuck about anybody else right now. Black people specifically. Whatever the fuck you did during this election season, I don't give a fuck if you voted. I don't give a fuck if you didn't vote. I don't give a fuck if you voted third party. I don't give a fuck what you, unless you were black and you specifically voted for Trump. You went in that damn booth and pulled the lever for Donald Trump. If you didn't do that, this is not on you. It's not on you if you voted for Hillary. It's not on you if you didn't like Hillary and voted for her anyway. It's not on you if you said Hillary was a bad candidate. It's not on you if you didn't vote. If you black, it's not on you if you voted third party. It's not on you if whatever the fuck you did with your vote, if you're black, unless you specifically voted for Donald Trump, this is not fucking on you. I don't want anybody that's listening to my voice to feel like Trump getting in office is your fault for doing whatever the fuck you wanted to do with your one single solitary vote. We all have one fucking vote to do whatever the fuck we want with it with our choice. Obviously, I didn't want anybody voting for Trump, but that wasn't fucking realistic if we keeping it 100. And again, I'm not saying this as an attack on anybody. This is just me venting my frustration because I'm tired of us fighting us, blaming each other for this motherfucker getting in office. This is white folks' problem. White folks did this. Period. In the discussion. We are only 12% of this fucking population. Our turnout in a year where our vote was suppressed, we voted without the protection of the Voters' Rights Act because, and I said it before, I said it again, because the Supreme Court decided because we had a nigga in office, racism was over and we didn't need extra protection, knowing that this fucking system was never fucking designed for us in the first motherfucking place, especially with the way the electoral college is set up, because in a perfect world, how the fuck Hillary won the popular vote but still lost the fucking election? That should tell you right there, this is not on black people's fault. We did not do this. We couldn't have done this. We, unfortunately, just do not have the numbers to have swayed this shit where Hillary would have been president and Trump wouldn't be in fucking office. We did our part. And even if we did, even if some people went about it a different way, whether you agree or disagree, whatever the fuck, black people, we did not do this. I'm tired of us online berating each other, talking shit about each other, being assholes to each other because we disagree or we're blaming each other for fucking Trump getting in office. White people did this. White people said, hey, let's give racism and bigotry and homophobia and Islamophobia, let's give all that a try. Let's just say fuck it. Let's just say fuck it. white people did this. Black people, we did not do this. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I'm gonna get these jokes off on you if you vote for Jill Stein. I'm sorry. I don't clown third party in general, but I'm gonna get these jokes off on you if you voted for Jill Stein with her scamming ass. But I don't give a fuck if you voted third party.
Didn't she $8 million and was talking about how she was gonna count the votes and shit like that? And
yeah, now that was some scamming ass Joanne the scammer shit. I'm gonna get the jokes off about that. But still, I don't even give a fuck whatever the fuck you did. This ain't on us. This is black people. I mean, this is white folks' fault. Period. Maybe if you want to say the Latinos that voted for him, I can rock with that. To a degree, I can rock with that. But black people specifically, this is not on us. We did not do this, and I'm tired of us fighting each other like that. Honestly, that's what's killed my spirit since election night more than the motherfucker actually getting in office. It's us blaming each other and fighting each other over this shit. That's it. That's all I had to say. That's been on my fucking spirit. I'm sorry.
You let that one off on the timeline a few times.
Yeah, because the shit is fucking frustrating. Like, we simply do not have the numbers to like shake shit in this country. Like, we just don't. I wish we did. I really did, and I wish
we can supplement shit, but we can't really.
We can affect some shit. Sure, we can. You know, I'm not saying we're powerless, but to quote Raw from the Black Guy Who Tells, there's power, then there's you. In this country, there's power, which is white folks, which they've always been. Then there's us doing the best that we can to try to limit the harm historically did in this fucking country. That's the best we can kind of do is on our own is like limit the harm that they can do. And even then it's kind of like, again, there's power, then there's you. White folks got the power, and it's not enough of them on the side of right than it is the side of wrong. And we just want to keep shit the way it is, quote unquote, which is basically, if you're not a cisgender heterosexual white male, fuck you. Like, unfortunately, that's kind of what this country is and has always been. And we got a reminder of that with this election because of white people. Like, this ain't on us. Like, and I know, like, even with me getting off this rant, like, even with me getting it off on Twitter, I know motherfuckers ain't gonna stop arguing. I know motherfuckers ain't gonna stop fighting. But I'll be damned if that shit is not fucking draining as fuck. All right, that's it. I'm done.
All right, and I think on that note, that's plenty of Crown and plenty of Collards in the same night. Asa, you got anything else you wanted to? Any rants or any shout outs, anything you want to tell the people how they can find you on Twitter and beyond?
You can find me on 2 of my Twitter accounts, Sanity Thief and Makeup and Mania for my blog. And you can find me on my blog at Makeup and Mania. And I co-sign everything Dan just said. I mean, Jeremy just said. Bye.
I was about to say, I ain't said shit in about 12 minutes. What the fuck you mean? You co-sign what I just said, Lord.
Get late.
Everybody hit the rewind button. See what I said last.
Blame your computer for breaking down and having me on here longer than I thought I would be.
Yeah, no, I take the blame on that. This is one of those times where Blame Dan 2017 is wholly appropriate.
Yes.
Even though, again, I couldn't see that shit coming, I will still take
Doesn't matter
because it is my technology and all that shit. So
hashtag Blame Dan.
Hashtag Blame Dan. You are correct.
Yeah, your computer your computer trolled you. It pulled a Tyrese.
Dog, and this shit came out of nowhere. That's the crazy part about it. Yeah. So anyway, on that note, like I said, that's the end of the Crown and Collards podcast. Go to cspn.us, scroll on down to keep our podcast free. Shop through one of our affiliates, buy some stuff. We got the sex toy site, Adam Youth Toys. We got the t-shirts, busted tees. I know on the East Coast, this really don't make no sense to say, but everywhere else, the weather's starting to get a little bit better. So get some t-shirts for the occasion. At least get ready for it anyway. And of course, if nothing in one of the specific advertisers, Skull Candy, Audible Try, whatever, fits your fancy, you got Amazon. You got the world's biggest marketplace. Just click on through via that Keep Our Podcast free link. Do all your shopping. All it does is just send some money that's already earmarked in the price of the goods to the Cold Southern Podcast Network so that we can keep giving you a free show and you don't have to listen to me sound like the only educated person on the show on a consistent basis.
Mm.
I'm sorry, Jeremy. No, I'm not. And that aside, what?
So I didn't even hear what you said.
Good. And yeah, also check out all our other wonderful shows on the CSPN. Again, CSPN.us. Subscribe to us wherever you listen to your great podcasts. Like us, love on us, comment, leave us 5-star ratings. We really appreciate that. In fact, we got another one. I can't believe I missed to read this until this point, but my email been acting funny anyway. So let's see. This was from Cypress Moss on SoundCloud. Who commented on our last episode about the Michael Irvin suits. Comment that was made, and yes, the Michael Irvin suits are hysterical in how bad they are because they right up there with the Steve Harvey suits and the Blair Underwood suits that you can find at your local K&G. In their sheer terribleness. So yes, thank you for listening, Cypress Moss.
Oh yes, and then our other one, my boy. I'll read our other one because I promised him I'll do it.
Okay.
Just give me a second to put it up.
Yeah, so yes, thank you. And again, feel free to leave comments, whether it be on iTunes, on SoundCloud, wherever you can hear our wonderful shows. Call us. The number is on the CSPN webpage. I don't remember right offhand. It's like 6 Vipers or some shit like that. Classic got a vanity number for us. So do that for us.
Right.
You can hear your voice, and maybe Classic will put the shit in the show. Jeremy's got the comment pulled up. Go ahead.
Yes. This is from my boy, the other Jeremy, who I met at New Year's, him and his lovely wife, and they're beautiful. They have a beautiful little boy, like a handsome little fella. He's just a beautiful chocolate baby. Just
Black
I almost had baby feet.
Black infant excellence.
Yes, Black infinite excellence. This is from my boy Jeremy. All right. 5 stars. A great podcast by even better people. For Dan, maybe. For me, that's debatable. 5 stars. Leah and Jay. I apologize for taking so long to write this review. It took for this nation facing the apocalypse of both our new president and a possible Falcon Super Bowl. Fuck you, Jeremy. Super Bowl win for me to chime in. Anyways, when it comes to podcasts that make your day, these two guys put the fun in fulfilling. So if you want your wokeness to the sound of the 7th Ward and Sweet Potatoes, Dan and Jeremy are the duo you need. Keep up the awesome work. Appreciate you, Jay.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for leaving a kind word. We appreciate that. And yes, on that note, now we're gonna actually end the show. I'm sorry for all of the endings from earlier. Classic ain't gonna edit that shit out though, and I don't want him to. Thanks for listening. Y'all have yourselves a great time of day that you listening to this show. And on behalf of everybody, we out. Peace.
Bye, y'all.